I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Always be yourself, express yourself, have faith in yourself, and do not go out and look for a successful personality and duplicate it. A wise man can learn more from a foolish question than a fool can learn from a wise answer. Knowledge will give you power, but character respect. Mistakes are always forgivable, if one has the courage to admit them. If you love life, don't waste time, for time is what life is made up of. If you always put limit on everything you do, physical or anything else, it will spread into your work and into your life. There are no limits. There are only plateaus, and you must not stay there, you must go beyond them. The key to immortality is first living a life worth remembering. I'm not in this world to live up to your expectations, and you're not in this world to live up to mine. A goal is not always meant to be reached, it often serves simply as something to aim at. As you think, so shall you become. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you'll never get it done. Love is like a friendship caught on fire. In the beginning a flame, very pretty, often hot and fierce, but still only light and flickering. As love grows older, our hearts mature and our love becomes as coals, deep burning and unquenchable. It's not the daily increase but daily decrease. Hack away at the unessential. Showing off is the fool's idea of glory. Notice that the stiffest tree is most easily cracked, while the bamboo or willow survives by bending with the wind. The possession of anything begins in the mind. The less effort, the faster and more powerful you will be. A quick temper will make a fool of you soon enough. Obey the principles without being bound by them. To hell with circumstances, I create opportunities. Ever since I was a child I have had this instinctive urge for expansion and growth. To me, the function and duty of a quality human being is the sincere and honest development of one's potential. Real living is living for others. Take things as they are. Punch when you have to punch. Kick when you have to kick. I am happy because I am growing daily and I am honestly not knowing where the limit lies. To be certain, every day there can be a revelation or a new discovery. I treasure the memory of the past misfortunes. It has added more to my bank of fortitude. A martial artist has to take responsibility for himself and accept the consequences of his own doing. Loneliness is only an opportunity to cut adrift and find yourself. In solitude you are least alone. The athlete who is building muscles through weight training should be very sure to work adequately on speed and flexibility at the same time. In combat, without the prior attributes, a strong man will be like the bull with its colossal strength futilely pursuing the matador or like a low-geared truck chasing a rabbit. I don't want to do anything halfway. It has to be perfect. Maturation is the development from environmental support to self-support. Humility forms the basis of honor, just as the low ground forms the foundation of a high elevation. Give recognition where it is due. Compliments stimulate more effort and desire to improve. Be generous with honest praising. Training for strength and flexibility is a must. You must use it to support your techniques. Techniques alone are no good if you don't support them with strength and flexibility. You must have complete determination. The worst opponent you can come across is one whose aim has become an obsession. If every man would help his neighbor, no man would be without help. The aim of art is to project an inner vision into the world. To me, ultimately, martial arts means honestly expressing yourself. The usefulness of the cup is its emptiness. The best form of endurance exercise is the performance of the event. To reach me, you must move to me. Your attack offers me an opportunity to intercept you. The more relaxed the muscles are, the more energy can flow through the body. Using muscular tensions to try to do the punch or attempting to use brute force to knock someone over will only work to opposite effect. Through my own observations, I am convinced that an absolutely honest and direct inquiry into oneself will lead to understanding. If you want to learn to swim, you have to throw yourself in the water. A fight is not won by one punch or kick. Either learn to endure or hire a bodyguard. Because of styles, people are separated. Research your own experience, absorb what is useful, reject what is useless, add what is essentially your own. Simplicity of expression rather than complexity of form. A good martial artist does not become tense, but ready. Forget about winning and losing, forget about pride and pain. To tell the truth, I could beat anybody in the world. I personally do not believe in style. Because of styles, people are separated. They are not united together because styles became law. Nothingness cannot be defined, the softest thing cannot be snapped. When you feel pain, you know that you are still alive. Remember, you are expressing the technique, not doing the technique. Truth has no path. Truth is living and, therefore, changing. Awareness is without choice, without demand, without anxiety. In that state of mind, there is perception. To know oneself is to study oneself in action with another person. Awareness has no frontier, it is giving of your whole being, without exclusion. It's not what you give, it's the way you give it. A good martial artist does not become tend but ready, not thinking but jet not dreaming. Ready for whatever may come. The truth is outside of all fixed patterns. By adopting a certain physical posture, a resonant chord is struck in spirit. You know what I want to think of myself? As a human being. Because, I don't want to be like as Confucius say, but under the sky, under the heavens there is but one family. It just so happens that people are different. To be bound by traditional martial art style or styles is the way of the mindless, enslaved martial artist. But to be inspired by the traditional martial art and to achieve further heights is the way of genius. Emptiness the starting point. In order to taste my cup of water you must first empty your cup. My friend, drop all your preconceived and fixed ideas and be neutral. Do you know why this cup is useful? Because it is empty. If you want to do your duty properly, you should do just a little more than that. Ideas are the beginning of all achievement. A quality martial artist is always ready for any move, and trains oneself invincible. Low aim, not failure, is the crime. We do not become. We simply are. To change with change is the changeless state. Understanding requires not just a moment of perception, but a continuous awareness, a continuous state of inquiry without conclusion. The reward is found in the work. Efficiency is anything that scores. Any technique, however worthy and desirable, becomes a disease when the mind is obsessed with it. The highest art is no art. The highest form is no form. I believe in having a few pupils at one time as it requires a constant alert observation of each individual in order to establish a direct relationship. A good teacher can never be fixed in a routine, each moment requires a sensitive mind that is constantly changing and constantly adapting. You must accept the fact that there is no help but self-help. I cannot tell you how to gain freedom since freedom exists within you. In building a statue, a sculptor doesn't keep adding clay to his subject. Actually, he keeps chiseling away at the non-essentials until the truth of his creation is revealed without obstruction. Knowing is not enough, you must apply. Independent inquiry is needed in your search for truth, not dependence on anyone else's view or a mere book. Learning is a constant process of discovery, a process without end. The change is from inner to outer. We start by dissolving our attitude, not by altering outer conditions.